This is the JJO Morning Show podcast with Johnny and D. Listen, rate, subscribe.
It's time for the JJO Morning Show 640 Sex Fix. Talk dirty to me, please.
Well,
Sex Fix brought to you by Beach House Lashes. Go to beachhouselashes.com. Book your appointment.
Ruth,
Hi.
help is arrived. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Or
all?
otherwise known as the last place you should call for sex advice.
Really?
What are you up to?
Listen, I'm trying everywhere.
What do you? It's what I heard about you. What do you? What do you got going?
Well, what I want to know is whenever, like, I bring up butt stuff, like, put this in my butt, the guy just takes it so personally and just is like, whines about it for like days. And it's as if I've personally hurt him.
Wait.
And I just need to know why that is.
I'm confused. You want it, and he's hurt by it, or is it the
That's
other?
what I'm saying.
So you're saying you've met a guy that doesn't want to do butt stuff?
Correct.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, dude, not everybody's into it.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's usually the other way around, though.
Right.
It's usually the dude that's begging for it. That's interesting.
What I'm saying.
Well, he's just not into it. And that's okay. Can't you put stuff up your own
But then
butt?
he whines about it. He whines about it for like...
Yeah, because they're big
days.
babies.
This is a first. So you're pressuring him into doing B stuff.
I'm politely asking, yes.
Wow. Geez. That's a weird one. What can you do
And we
to...
haven't yet, of course, but because
Mm-hmm.
he's being whiny about it, but like, stop being so whiny.
If he's not into it, he's not into it. I mean, you can't really force him to do something he doesn't want to do. I mean, if it were reversed, I'd say the same thing. You can't make your wife do butt stuff. That's not okay.
Oh, right. But I'm just confused why he's still bringing it up and is still whiny about it.
Wait a minute. He brings it up, but he whines about it? I'm confused.
Yes.
Do you want B stuff?
Yeah. So I brought it up last week.
Uh-huh.
And continually, he brings it up and is whiny about it.
Yeah, right. So you think he's gay or something?
No. I just think he's just a whiny human being, and I'm sick of it.
Okay, so here's where we are. I mean, butt stuff is so normal these days. I mean, it's everywhere. So that's why it's really prevalent in porn and in general. Most guys are curious as hell. That's why I'm weirded out by the situation.
Yeah. But do you think he like wants it because he keeps bringing it up and whining about it?
I don't know. Was he offended?
No, it's just like, oh man, what?
It's the first time in the history of the world you've told a guy to put it somewhere.
Right, and they're like, pass.
Hard pass.
Well, it's possible he's had a bad experience with it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's true.
You know, and no one wants to hear the story about an ex crapping on your wiener. You know what I mean? Like,
well, yeah, yeah.
That was definitely
but like next time he brings it up, because I swear he's going to.
Yeah.
Do you have a good way to respond?
He's just the straightest. You've met the straightest guy in the history of the world.
You met someone that effed around and found out. Is what
I see what you're saying. Maybe he fractured his junk one time.
I'm willing to bet it was the earlier thing.
Yeah, something happened. He was horrified. There was an accident.
Yeah.
And he was horrified.
I'm willing to say it was a code brown, John.
I would say it was a code brown. That's exactly what I was thinking. Yeah.
And he's too embarrassed to
You
say.
put that definitely. Yeah. Yeah.
And that's why he keeps bringing it up, because he's reliving the trauma.
It's like he's got.
Oh my God.
It's like he's got a phobia.
Yeah.
Should I just be like, did you have a code brown?
Yeah. Yeah. Make him talk about it. He's being a baby for a reason. You got to make him talk about it.
What they say, it's like you put it in there and you pull it out and you have a hood ornament. There's an old phrase for that. I can't remember what it is.
Oofta.
He's a straight V man. You're the first one with a straight V guy. I don't know what to tell you, dude.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to be your own purveyor of pleasure there. I don't know what to tell you. Because most guys are freaking addicted to it. Huh? So I don't know what to tell you. Or it's just he thinks it's gross. I don't know. I don't know what you're asking, really. You're going to have to find a new boyfriend.
He's got to talk about it.
I like him. Yeah. But probably had a bad experience before. Maybe that's what it is.
Yeah, I'm willing to bet, dude. What's up with you and your butt stuff? Why do you like it in the butt so much?
It's nice.
You dirty girl.
It's warm and taboo. Slimy.
Very naughty.
Yes. Yeah, that's where the real topic lies. Tell us about it.
How'd you find out you were so into anal?
I think you've got a guy that just has tried it and prefers the sensation of the other spot.
And doesn't want to say that he tried it.
Right, or he's ashamed of it. I mean, that's fine. I mean, there's a guy that, you've got a guy that's embarrassed. I don't know.
Yeah.
He was down there.
That would make more sense than him just being whiny.
Yeah, he was down there rooting around and something bad happened. I don't know what to tell you. He thinks the vagina is the perfect parking spot. I don't know what.
Yeah.
Right.
So don't judge him for it. I mean, don't hate him for it. I mean, that's the last thing. Which is so weird because I've never had it from this perspective. So weird.
Oh, yeah, dude. There's plenty of men out there that are not into it.
But I think if you took a survey, most men would say that the V probably feels better sensationally.
Yeah, because that's what it's supposed to be.
Thanks, Mom. Thanks, Mom. Okay. You're gonna have to. You're gonna have to teach him. I don't know what to tell you. Or make
first step is finding out what happened to him.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah. That's right. That's first step.
Yep. And I don't know. Second step, I suppose, like maybe he just doesn't want to be in control of it. Maybe you need to be guiding the meat ship into the forbidden hole.
Port.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So try to make him comfortable. You don't want to force him to do anything that's kind of rapey.
It's better to have a guy.
No.
It's almost better to have a guy on this side of it than the other side.
Yeah.
That cries, moans, and broods for a week if he doesn't get it.
Right.
And in this case, you can step him up. No, trust me, this is a better angle.
I'm aware.
You're in a great position right now.
No,
fantastic.
An ideal position would be if her.
Hey, I'm trying to eat an egg sandwich over here. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to eat my eggs. Hi.
Terrible.
Hello.
Hey, so, it always goes both ways with this. My significant other, she complains to me about not wanting to do it. And she's just like, well, if you want to do it that way, just go be gay.
Yeah, that's the typical response, yeah. A lot of women have to be drunk. Not to put too fine a point on it. Huh?
Try taking them in the shower and just tell them to go a little higher.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know? All right.
All right, thanks.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, it's whatever. It's real world advice. I mean, you sneak it in, you sneak it in. I mean, I don't know.
There you go.
But yeah, he's got a phobia, and that's probably going to be a tough one to crack. So congratulations. You found the last guy that doesn't want anal.
Well, thank you so much.
You're welcome. He's in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, you found a diamond in the rough.
You found a normal guy. Congratulations. This is the weirdest call ever.
And
he's normal.
In a world of perverts, you found a normal man.
Hi, how's it going? Hello?
You're going to have a couple wet sacks down there.
Huh? Hi. Thanks for the bag of milk. Man. Okay. Don't give up. I actually feel bad for the guy. Now I feel like he's getting harassed.
He keeps bringing it up.
This is an awkward position for me to come from. Take it easy on him.
Yeah, you think it's an awkward position for you.
I'll take your word on that. Thanks for calling.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks for the advice.
Bye.
She must be young.
That was a weird one. You got to go get freaky with freaky people, dude. That's just the rule.
That poor guy, he's like, I just want to put it in your vagina.
Right. Think about that for a minute.
Yeah.
Think about things I've never heard in my life for 20.
Well,
just put it in my vagina. Weird, huh?
It's not weird. I think there's more dudes out there like that. Not everybody's into butt stuff.
Mm-hmm. We should, the No Butt Stuff Club.
Yeah, I guess.
Replay today the JJO Morning Show podcast. Get up with Johnny and D. JJO.
After welcoming guests for 67 years, Las Vegas is his third oldest casino. The Tropicana closes today at noon.
Oh.
It's going to be demoed in October.
For baseball, right?
Yeah.
Oh, my God, Vegas.
How do you feel?
I feel like Vegas is getting way too crowded.
Yeah. Here's Sean Connery and Diamonds Are Forever talking about the Tropicana.
There you go.
I hear that the Hotel Tropicana is quite comfortable.
This was recorded in the showroom.
Love it.
Yeah, I'm done with Vegas. Unless I'm going for a work event, I am not going back to Vegas. Well, I'll go to visit my friend, but I'm not staying on the Strip. I'm just done. I'm so done. I remember when Vegas was cheap.
Back when the bartenders remembered your name and what you drank. I know, you're old school.
Yeah.
You got a little Frank in you.
No, I haven't had a little Frank in me in a while, dude.
Hey, that's what Vegas is for, to get a little Frank in you, you know? Say it. No, Tropicana,
no.
God, that thing was there. I remember, I'm on this Facebook group. What? I'm on this Facebook group, and I don't remember what it's called, but it's Old Vegas.
Yeah.
Everything is old school 50s from the beginning of time.
Right.
Of what we now know as Vegas from the 20s, when there was one house on the Strip on a dirt road, to what it's become. I love following it. I love the old 70s video clips.
Yeah.
Where you'd see on all the marquees Frank Sinatra, Sammy Davis, Bob Hope, Johnny Carson.
Yeah.
All Dean Martin, yada yada, all the guys that played, Don Rickles, the whole thing. What a time that must have been to be in Vegas. I would have killed to be back in that day and see some of that stuff. The old school hotels.
That would have been cool.
Yeah, I don't think I ever stepped foot in the Tropicana. Were you ever in there?
I don't think I was. I was wondering if it was one of the hotels Lance pooped at. Remember he did the great poop tour in Vegas? He had the trots, so he was going down the whole Strip, hitting up every casino. Yeah.
Yeah. What a goal.
He's your friend.
And then word got out. Don't let that guy in here. He made the black book. Literally, don't let him in it.
I stayed at Algiers. That was an old one.
That was old school. When did you stay there?
Oh God, right after 9/11.
Really?
Because like tickets to Vegas were like $50.
Mm-hmm.
So we went out to Vegas and stayed at the Algiers and at the Stratosphere.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It was the Tropicana, I think, was one of the first mega resorts out there.
Oh, yeah?
Back in the 50s. Great name. Somebody ought to save it and put up the new Tropicana. I mean, it's such a great name.
Yeah, it really is. I don't know. It's just getting crazy out there.
I think Siegfried and Roy did their little dog and pony show there first on a grand scale. Then I can't remember the big French show that played I can't remember that. I don't know what that was. A big cabaret or whatever played there. But it was the schnit dude back in the day.
Yeah, 100%.
But
they did the Showgirls thing too.
Oh.
And up until 2009. Longest running show in Vegas history. Tropicana underwent numerous ownership changes throughout its history. Mob connections were present at the time of its opening. I don't even know if I can say that.
Oh, the Kansas City mob, dude.
An FBI investigation in 1979 uncovered a skimming operation at the resort. It was sold that year to Ramada Inns, which later transferred ownership to its spin-off company, Astar Corporation, in 1989. During the 2000s, Astar considered demolishing the Tropicana for development of a new resort, although obviously it did not come to fruition. Columbia Sussex bought the resort in 2007, but lost it to bankruptcy 2 years later. The Onex Corporation emerging as the new owner. They launched a $180 million renovation, the property's first since 1986. The project was completed in 2011 and added a South Beach theme. Penn National Gaming bought the Tropicana in 2015 before selling it to Bally's in 2022. Mm-hmm. And then the Oakland A's reached that agreement to permanently shut down and demolish it.
What's the baseball team going to be called? The Vegas A's? The Vegas...
Yeah.
The Vegas all-you-can-eat shrimp? What are they going to be called?
I thought it was just the A's.
So now they got the Sphere.
By the way, all-you-can-eat shrimp is not a thing there anymore.
I know. I bet back at the Tropicana you could get a shrimp for a nickel apiece. All-you-can-eat shrimp, I bet, for $5. You get breakfast for 99 cents. You get a steak for $4.99. Stay at the Tropicana. There's mirrors on the ceiling. Oh, yeah, get that butt up.
Several bomb incidents occurred at the Strip resorts in 1984 amid labor disputes with local trade unions. The Tropicana was among those targeted with an early morning blast damaging 9 vehicles in its front parking lot. Wow. In 2001, table game dealers at Tropicana voted to be represented by the Transport Workers Union, which later accused the casino of targeting its supporters. The union's representation was decertified in 2002. Of 147 dealers, 98 voted to decertify, while 38 votes voted to support the union. What else do we got here? 35 acres. Wow. I didn't realize it was that big.
No kidding.
God damn.
That is huge for Vegas.
A section of the casino floor features a stained glass ceiling. That's pretty cool. Cost $1 million to install that. I can't believe they didn't renovate it from 1986 to 2010. That's a long time to not update anything.
That's a long run, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's behind the, what's the pyramid? The Luxor?
Yeah.
Didn't you stay? You stayed at the Luxor, didn't you? Mm-hmm. You didn't like it?
Well, Avery wanted to stay in the pyramid proper, which is a pain in the ass. The elevators take forever because it's at a freaking angle.
Right. Do you have to take a series of elevators?
I can't remember. I remember making friends waiting for the elevator. And you got to know people pretty good waiting for the elevator. That's how long you waited for the elevator. And everything, and like our room was all the way at the end of the hallway. And you have to look down. If you look up, your brain sees what's happening below you in addition to what's going on in front of you, and it'll
Right.
make you damn sick.
You think you're going to fall off?
Yeah, it's a bad feeling.
Right.
But so it took,
Surprised nobody's tried to climb it for a cause.
right. It was like 15 minutes to do anything. To get out of the room and get to the elevator was 15 minutes. To get out of the room it was just like a pain in the ass.
The concept looks good.
Right.
But the movement.
And it was very moist.
Schmoisty.
It was schmoisty.
So
it's older.
Things were wet. Yeah, they just didn't
The AC
regulate.
just didn't keep up at all. Yeah.
But did you feel like you were in old Egypt?
No.
Like the tomb of the.
I was irritated. The
tomb
tomb of the irritated? Yes.
The tomb of the irritated biatch. Indiana Jones dared not go there. No, he's not gonna crack that one. That biatch belongs in a museum. Oh.
But we went to the bodies exhibit that was there. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, when I go back, I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna stay with my friend.
Listen, Vegas is fine. It's just 4 days in and out. 3 nights, 4 days in out. Boom.
It's
bye.
expensive as hell.
It's not cheap.
Right.
It's not cheap.
You can't.
Yeah. That's why you got to cut your losses and get out. I don't even, dude. Last time we were there, we didn't even gamble that much.
I didn't gamble at all last time.
I'm surrounded by casinos sitting here. What do I gotta,
Yeah, when me and Avery went, we didn't gamble at all. But we were also doing a bunch of stuff off of the strip, So whatever.
It's a lot of energy.
It's a lot of energy.
I will never forget during COVID when Christy and I went out, and it was kind of like our honeymoon. During COVID, we walked outside of the Mirage, and I showed you the picture. 10 o'clock at night, we were the only two people on the strip. We were the only two people at 10 o'clock at night on the strip.
Yeah.
It was a ghost town. It was the eeriest moment of our lives.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking about Fremont. I'm talking about the strip.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, I was out on the strip.
And we loved it.
It was like 7 a.m. on a Sunday, and there was not a lot of activity happening on the strip.
Mm-hmm.
There is a bicyclist that was weaving in and out of the lanes. Like, that's how many people were not out on the strip. It was kind of wild.
Right. That's all gone.
Yeah. Whatever.
What would you say your favorite movie scene is in Incorporated Las Vegas? Because my favorite true Vegas movie is The Cooler with Alec Baldwin and William H. Macy. He's a guy that is just bad luck. And if somebody was winning at a blackjack table, Alec Baldwin at the Shangri-La would send him over and cool him off. That's how bad his luck was. Great movie. Everybody was so excellent.
I'm going to say Vegas Vacation, the whole movie.
Everything was great.
The whole movie.
What about The Hangover? Where do you put The Hangover?
It's okay.
The Hangover is okay.
Yeah.
The Hangover, not my favorite Vegas movie, but I do love the movie. Leaving Las Vegas is the most depressing
movie.
Vegas movie ever made. Watching him die from alcoholism.
Yeah.
Then Diamonds Are Forever, you played that clip. That was a good one. That was a good one. But they were just driving around crashing cars in that one. Rain Man, I like the scene where they were cutting cards. Yeah, we're cutting cards. Very sparkly like a holiday. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, unless it's work, I'm not going back there. Fear and Loathing.
Oh, Fear and Loathing. There you go.
It's too expensive.
Oh, it's crazy.
Yeah, it used to be a reasonable priced vacation. Not anymore.
Well, if you stay...
And there's not any goddamn coffee makers in the frickin' rooms.
I mean,
so you have to go downstairs.
Right.
Every hotel's got a Starbucks in it that charges 8 times the normal frickin' price.
It's expensive.
So, like, you're getting 2 coffees in a cooler and you're spending $30. It's stupid.
You can stay at
I want my cheap freaking hotel room coffee.
That does not exist.
It doesn't exist.
Nope.
And there's no fridge. You can call to get one, but it's $35 a day. It's stupid. I hate it.
And then the service charges and the
resort fee.
All the resort fees, they just tack and tack and
You're
tack.
charging me for this lawn chair, you asshole.
Pool services.
Yeah.
Bring your own lawn chair.
I know.
It'd be funny if they called you back and you go, "Yeah, asshole, we are charging you for the lawn chair."
Hate it.
You can stay off the strip at a dive. It'll save a little money, but if that matters to you.
Yeah, I think we're
That's
out
not
in
why you go to
Henderson.
Vegas. You kind of splurge in Vegas.
Well, yeah. I mean, if I go back out there, it's not for anything.
Oh, Henderson. I went through there. I went through there.
Yeah.
That looks fun.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, if we go back there, we're going to go to, what is it, at Mount Charleston or whatever, and then the Red Rock Canyon. What was the other thing?
You know where you can go, where there's one road in and one road out.
Don't even. Why do you do this to me? It's the tomb of irritated biatch.
I know, because it bothers you.
You can learn a lot listening to podcasts.
And only 3 countries in the world don't use the metric system?
Or you can listen to this one.
I can't remember where I went Friday. Oh, my God.
What did I do on Friday? I got to check my calendar.
If anybody saw me Friday, call.
The JJO Morning Show Podcast.
I literally have no idea where I was Friday.
Johnny and D, nowhere but JJO.
Okay, so the big list came out. Wallet Hub released its annual report where they rank 182 of the biggest cities in the U.S. from the healthiest to the least healthy. The rankings are based on 41 factors.
If they weren't in town keeping a tally during Point 10K, that brought our number down about double.
Yeah. Overall physical health, mental health, healthcare costs, and quality, nutrition, including fruit and vegetable consumption, fitness levels, parks, trails, and bike paths. So here we go. Where do you think, did you see this story yet?
Mm-mm.
Where do you think Madison falls on the list?
Oh, man. Well, pretty consistent. Pretty healthy. Little guys in their spandex, bicycling around. Gyms. I'm going to say number 7. 7.
Wow.
I'm going to say 7.
Okay.
Solid 7.
Solid 7.
Take that, Bend, Oregon. Take that.
We are at number 17.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
Oh, we got fat.
Milwaukee was at 81.
There you go.
So that's still higher up. You're more healthy than you are unhealthy.
Mm-hmm. I think we're dragging the state down. But, 17th when you've got 30 of the drunkest counties in America.
But it's just Madison.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Right.
I see what you're saying.
That's just Madison.
Just the cities.
And then Milwaukee is at 81.
Right.
So, no. This doesn't include up north or nothing, or we're going down the list, some bitch.
What do they just count how many people are jogging by the John Nolan Drive? What are they?
The rankings are based on 41 factors, including overall physical health, mental health, healthcare costs and quality, nutrition, including fruit and vegetable consumption, fitness levels, parks, trails, and bike paths. So there you go. Do we want to know the healthiest ones?
I'll say, it's probably a small town. I'd say something like, let me think. It'll be a weird small town somewhere.
It's 182 of the biggest cities.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of just some weird little town in Kentucky or Minnesota or something.
You're so far out.
Florida.
Florida's a state.
No, is it down in Florida? Is the city in Florida?
No.
Oh, I'd be surprised with all the sunshine.
The 10 healthiest cities are San Francisco, Honolulu, Seattle, San Diego, Washington, D.C., Portland, Oregon, Denver, Salt Lake City, Scottsdale, Arizona, and Irvine, California. So let's see. Where is the Florida on the list for you? Fort Lauderdale.
I'm going to say like a Boulder.
49.
Yeah, like a Boulder, not a Denver.
Yeah, Denver did make the top 10, though. Yeah.
Is weed legal in all the fat states? Because there are a lot of munchies going on there.
Weed's legal in all the healthy states.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. Are the healthy towns? No. The unhealthy, you know where all the unhealthy ones are at. They're all down south.
Yep. Right.
Brownsville, Texas, Gulfport, Mississippi, Laredo, Texas, Columbus, Georgia, Shreveport, Louisiana, Augusta, Georgia, Fayetteville, North Carolina, Corpus Christi, Texas, and then Detroit, Michigan at 174.
Yeah. A lot of farmers markets.
Huntington, West Virginia, Fort Smith, Arkansas. Yeah, I mean, you're down south for the majority of that, the bottom of the list. But that's, I mean, I don't know if nutrition counseling is poor down there or what.
Yeah, I was going to say, are higher educated people healthier on the whole? You know, I don't know.
Well, information is power, dude.
Yeah. And power to eat better differently.
Well, yeah, and then you got to look at food deserts too, right. You know.
Because if it comes down between a salad and a bag of pork rinds, I am going to murder that bag of pork rinds.
What?
Oh, yeah.
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
You like pork rinds?
Why is pork rinds as a salad topping not a thing? Why?
It is.
Oh, it is? Mm-hmm. Oh, good. It's like a crunchy bacon topping.
Yeah.
Something with, texture,
I want to say I had a sandwich at the Vintage one time that had pork rinds on top of it.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Good for you.
But I'm telling you, that Thai salad at the Vintage is legit.
Well, I'm having lunch there today.
Yeah.
With the guys from PDL Waste Solutions.
Oh, my God.
We're having a whole powwow today.
Man, do they want to see some pictures of my dumpster?
Well, who hasn't? But you should still come over. You should still come. It'll be great. They'd love to see it. You and Skee-Ball. We'll put you on the sales guys tab. It's all good.
All right.
This
one's on way.
We all grew up with PDL dumpsters in our little kids growing up. We know the good dumpster.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. So we're, and where are we mentally? We okay?
That's all part of the factors.
All right.
So I don't know what happens once you get outside of Madison. But, yeah, we're looking okay.
Okay.
But you think about all the trails that are over here, the access to healthy fruits and vegetables. You know what? A lot of that plays a part. Now, healthcare costs and quality, I mean, that's garbage all over the whole country. So I don't know.
I thought weather. Where did Seattle come in? Did you say? Like it rains there all the time. You think you'd be depressed and you'd eat Krispy Kremes all day.
Seattle's number 3.
What the fuck?
Yeah, your idea of what's healthy and what's not is not.
Seems I'm horrible at analytics.
Yeah. Are you just okay?
Look, you're going to be fat. You're going to be mentally healthy. Okay.
It's okay.
It's weird.
Yeah, I get what you're saying about the weed and the munchie thing. I understand why you would think that.
Our cruise left Seattle for Alaska, and we were down at the wharf or whatever what's that pier called down there, the touristy spot.
Okay, I don't know.
And I got to tell you, there was not a cloud in the sky, and we spent 2 days in Seattle, and I tell you, that is a beautiful town.
Yeah,
that is a cool view off that coast.
Mm-hmm.
Really, really neat. Expensive. Which comes in, brings the mental health into it. But
yeah.
Anyways, just gorgeous town.
Well, good.
And the downtown has been cleaned up since the great riots of Seattle. But no, I could definitely see living in Seattle if it's nice.
I turned down a job offer in Seattle.
Did you really?
Mm-hmm.
To do?
You don't even want to know.
Let me guess. Was it radio?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it was radio.
Mornings.
Mornings?
Mm-hmm.
Where at?
I don't remember the station. It was somebody else had it all lined up. And I said I wouldn't move.
How long ago was that?
Sonic Boom.
Sonic Boom.
When was the last? 2017?
2017?
Yeah. So around then.
What do you think? Too much anxiety out there? What were you thinking?
No.
But were you going to tell me?
I just did. Because I didn't want to leave the morning show here because we were just starting to get some good momentum.
Oh. Define momentum. Butt stuff?
Yeah.
What the?
Finally, you let me put it in your butt. And
we really started opening up to each other. Looking at each other in the eye. Really?
Mm-hmm.
No kidding.
Yeah, and I was like, nope. I don't have any desire. And you're starting, and that like too, like moving with a kid at that age.
Yeah.
You need a support system, you know?
Right.
And stuff. And it's like.
It would have been would the money have matched your what you needed to live?
I didn't even get that far into research on it.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So there was a offer floating out there, and I said nope. I'm gonna stay right here.
What was the format?
It was a rock format, I want to say. I don't know. Fish was doing it all.
And I could have had a place to. So let me get this straight. So the asshole down the hall. Let me just so I understand this. Was trying to steal you from my show to go to Seattle.
Yeah.
That's outstanding. See how this goes?
See how loyal I am?
That's literally a dick move.
Well, he wasn't even, I don't even think he was working here at the time.
Of course not.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dick move.
Yeah.
That's a dick move.
He was just feeling things out.
No.
And I was like, there's no point.
He's selfish. That's a selfish dick move.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Are you two going to
I would never leave you unless the money tripled. And I would be long gone. So I'm glad we got this all out.
Yeah.
We're whores for money. It's all
I
good.
would never. No, because I did not leave for the money. The morning show here was just starting to get rolling really good.
Yeah.
So I was like, that's stupid to leave when we're just getting into our, like, a good swing of things.
Well, Sonic Boom, that would have been, what are you looking at? 2015 or something?
Mm-hmm, yeah, back then.
And it seems like 100 years ago.
I know, right?
Weird.
Yeah. Because when did I start on the morning show? 2011? 2010?
Look at what you would have missed out on.
What?
All of my Edmund Fitzgerald songs. I mean, you would have missed the whole show. You'd be in Seattle going, sing to me. You'd be calling me. Sing, John. Sing.
No, I love Wisconsin.
Yeah. I would not leave Madison for Seattle.
No.
And there's no money that would make me move there. I love visiting. It's beautiful. I don't need just like I wouldn't go to Chicago.
Yeah.
No thanks.
Right. Samesies.
I'm in a good, comfortable spot.
Yeah.
I can drive to work in 20 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
My traffic jam is never. My golf courses are many. My fatigue is zero.
Yeah.
So, mental health. That's you'll learn. Get older, kids. You'll learn.
Well, yeah, you start to realize that it's not all about the monies. You know?
Trust me, it's never been about the money. Not once. Not once.
Dumbing down your smartphone. One podcast at a time. Listen, rate, and subscribe to the JJO Morning Show podcast. Get up with Johnny and D. JJO.
Hey, I have a update on Mary Lou Retton.
Oh, no. I don't want it.
Mary Lou Retton poses with her daughters on Easter without oxygen 5 months after her hospitalization, and no one knows where the money went.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah. I hope. That's what you get. Why would.
She was, remember when she was fighting for her life with pneumonia in October 2023?
Yeah.
And they raised $500,000.
Right. Why were they?
Still don't know where the money went. She wore a pink and white gingham pattern dress as she stood next to her mom and sister McKenna. Retton's youngest daughter, 21-year-old Emma, absent from the photo. Retton eventually recovered enough to leave the Texas-based hospital, and so grateful to be here. I'm blessed to be here, and I bought a new Cadillac with my newfound fortune.
You dumb suckers.
So she talked about why she was uninsured. This was the whole thing with her, and why they were doing a GoFundMe for Mary Lou Retton, who by all reports is worth $10 million.
Yes.
Why would you not have health insurance?
Right.
Instead of when COVID hit and after my divorce and all my pre-existing, I've had over 30 operations of orthopedic stuff. I couldn't afford health insurance. Well, how'd you get the orthopedic stuff?
That's not true.
I couldn't afford it. But who would even know that this was going to happen to me? That's the bottom line. I couldn't afford it. Said the lady with $10 million.
How do you not afford it with $10 million?
Retton is active on Instagram, but rarely posts personal photos. I don't know.
Even if it's $2,000 a month for you, you have $10 million.
Yeah. So no mention of the GoFundMe thing. And I'm sure she gets paid to do interviews. But there was some, the general consensus is there was some heavy grifting going on, as we say in the business.
Right.
And then nobody ever came out and said where the money went, the $500,000 went. And people kind of want to know. I mean, I know, I get it. It's expensive. I know. I guess.
But you're also, like, shame on you. You're dumb. Why are you giving a millionaire money? Stop it.
Well, her divorce was, the divorce was 10 years ago. That's the other problem. So anyways, it raised a few eyebrows. Whatever. I guess everybody has their own opinion on it. But she had, they're calling it the great scam of 23.
It wasn't.
So I mean, okay. So nobody's ever seen her thank the doctor or anything like that. So it's not a good look, they say.
No, it's not. But these rich people are living in a different reality than we are.
So who knows? The mystery continues.
Is it a mystery? I think we've solved the mystery.
Well, the other thing,
she's an asshole.
She wanted. Of course, there's politics. She's an Obamacare hater, and
which it's fine. I'm also an Obamacare hater because you know what?
And had no insurance.
It didn't turn out the way it was supposed to. It all got watered down because of friggin' politics.
Right.
And now the marketplace is garbage. It's garbage place. All of insurance is garbage. It's the biggest scam to ever hit the American public. And the only effing way we're going to win over the insurance companies is if somehow you get every person in America to agree to not pay for insurance. It's literally the only way we can beat these assholes. And if you think the doctors like insurance, well, I'm sure some of them do because some of those guys are pricks too. But there's doctors that are breaking away from their clinics and creating their own care clinics where they can accept people's money on a semi-normal paying range.
Right.
You know, it's $170 to come in and get whatever. Your vag swiped. I don't know what you're doing in there.
I'll do it for $5. I got you wouldn't believe this microscope I got for Christmas. It's unbelievable.
It's stupid. And how dare she? How dare you? You don't know anything about what normal people are doing out there or how they're buckling into bankruptcy because of frickin' medical procedures.
Right.
Which, P.S., by the way, when you go in for your appointment and they ask you if you want information about financial assistance, say yes. The threshold on that is way bigger than you think it would be. And unless you're making like $400,000 a year, they will forgive a lot of your medical bills.
Now we're cooking.
I got 75% of mine forgiven based on my income, and it's not like I'm super duper poor, you know? So there you go. Just saying. But F her, F her kids, F Obamacare, F insurance companies.
The problem is they won't tell you where the cheddar went. Nobody knows what happened to the cheddar.
Yeah, well, dumb bitch.
So, anyways.
Why did you do this to me?
You're going to need some more medical forgiveness when you go to the shrink after the show. Man, you feel better?
It's fine.
Yeah, you didn't say a wrong thing there. I'm with you.
Thanks, bud.
Right.
The JJO Morning Show podcast with Johnny and D. Listen, rate, subscribe. Catch a new show every Monday through Friday, 6 till 10 a.m. on 94.1 JJO or streaming anywhere in the JJO app. Johnny and D, nowhere but JJO.